This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off-play action on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Excellent job by this defense. You know they watched the tape last week. This offense was humming. They were clicking.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the...
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Taylor has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation, but with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal line.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw on first down. And now the ball's loose. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
And that's exactly what...
The give is to Taylor. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive lineman will do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Keep nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Sets up the screen. Great awareness by this defense to know where the first down line was and stop him just a little bit short. Big The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's...
Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He caught it! Into the end zone. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right?
Gives it on the option. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Lindsey. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Looking for the 2-point try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Looking to get it in the end zone, and down he goes. They were trying to tie the game, but they are denied, still down by 2. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the wide receiver. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win for.
And it's picked off for the third time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Golden Gophers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Defense.
You can... But you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are... The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
This time it's complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field. Route.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
And that's a really good job.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Lindsey. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And that's the guy you got to try to avoid when throwing the football. He leads the nation in interception. The dude is an absolute ball hawk. You are asking for something bad to happen.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Quick strike offense on that. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.